one problem that I see universal in the podcasting space is how do I pick which clips I'm going to use for my podcast to promote it? So whether you are a beginner podcaster or you're a seasoned pro just looking to add another tool to your toolbox, you're in luck because today I'm going to walk you through how easy it is to create audiograms from your podcast in just seconds. So let's get right to it. Hello and welcome back. We are talking about one of my favorite topics today, podcast audiograms, because I love to talk about podcast marketing. If we have not met, hello, my name is Crystal. I am a content therapist helping you work on the relationship with your content. I'm also a podcast coach and content strategist, but you get the deal. Like, I love to talk about podcasting and content creation. And one of the things that I really am so excited to share with you today is this incredible tool called Swell AI. They are actually sponsoring today's video. I'm so happy to partner with them because they have been really amazing in being able to solve this age-old problem for podcasters, and that is, how do you pick the clips for your podcast? I have talked to hundreds, thousands of podcasters, and they always ask me, like, Crystal, how do you know just which clips are going to be the ones that you should share for a 30-minute interview, or I have a 15-minute solo episode? How do I know what I'm supposed to share? Well, with Swell AI, they actually take all of that guessing out of the equation for you. So I'm going to go to the computer and show you just how easy it is to grab audiograms from an existing recording. So like I said earlier, the tool that we're using today is called Swell AI. I am a proud partner with them and an affiliate. You can go to crystalprofit.com/swell to check them out. But what I really love about this is the simplicity of the platform. You can actually come here and see just how easy it is to upload, generate, and publish your content. And you can even get a few quick tutorials just on their basic landing page. But today we're actually going through a workflow process of what it's like to create an audiogram. So I'm going to show you just how easy it is to get into your account. I just log in, and then from there, you go over to your projects. So I have it broken out from my podcast and my YouTube channel. So I'm actually going to go into my podcast, and I have this episode right here. It's called How to Make Money with a Podcast. It's a video on the channel. You can go check it out. But once you go in there, you can click view content. But I want to show you the different options of what they have here for you to upload your content. Because if you already have an existing piece of content that you're trying to create audiograms from, then you can either import a Riverside recording, which is what I did today. So it's going to be helpful so you can see exactly what that looks like. But you could also import an existing YouTube video, the RSS feed, or you can upload the file manually. But I already have this one here, so I'm actually just going to open it in a new window. And from here, what's really cool is once this generated on the back end, it takes a few minutes for, to get the files configured, whether you're uploading manually or you're connecting them through another platform. But what was so interesting about it is once everything loaded and it did all the magic potions and all the things behind the scenes, it automatically gave all of these suggested markers for what I should use, right? How cool is that? I didn't do this. Like, the Swell AI did this for me. And so I think it's really cool. So you can see the automatic, and then you can come over here to manual, and you can kind of see what I was playing with in the background. But I just love that they have all of these automatic clips. But if you're like, well, Crystal, that's great. I don't need this big landscape view. I'm trying to put this on Instagram, or I want to use it on TikTok, or I want to use it, on YouTube Shorts. Well, good news for you, you can actually come in and edit this clip. And we're going to walk through that in a second. But I told you that this is a little bit for beginners and for seasoned podcasters. If you've been podcasting for a while and you already know, let's say this was an interview clip, not a solo episode, and you knew that there was a specific topic that you covered with your guest, and you want to know, like, oh, I want to see which ones of these have the keyword money, because that's what this was all about, how to make money with a podcast. So I could type in money and it will pop up the ones that have it. And then that way I know like, oh, that's the one that I want to work on. So I'm going to go and work on that version first. So I'm going to come in, I'm going to click edit clip. And that is how we can edit this to be landscape mode, portrait mode, or even a square mode if you're promoting this on a different social platform. So I'm going to come over here and instead of doing instead of doing video, we're going to do audiogram. And I know that I want to have high quality. And then I want to do this in portrait because I want to share this on Instagram. So what I would do, and what I love about this is you can customize what you have on here, because while this is great, right? This default version that's here, I want it to be custom to my brand at Profit Media. And this color, this font isn't exactly what I would say is for my brand, but that's okay because we can customize it very easy. So I could put in an image here, like maybe just one of my default pictures that I like to use, or if you have your podcast artwork, then you could put that there, or maybe you just want to go with a theme for that specific audiogram. But I'm just going to leave it a plain background with my brand colors. So I'm going to come in and put in my brand colors, and then I want to go back and I want to, those disappeared because I accidentally clicked add captions to your clip. So there we go. Like, yes, I want captions to my clip. Like, this is the whole point of me having this audiogram. And then you can decide on the position. You want the top? Do you want the center? Do you want the bottom? So maybe if you had a picture up here and you wanted to make sure you had the captions underneath, then you can do that. This is another cool thing is you can actually just drag it to wherever you want it if you want it in a specific place. But if you want it in the center, like I do for this, then I'm going to put that here. And like I said, bangers, it's a banger, right? It's great font. It's not the one I want to use for my brand. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to choose Roboto because I use this a lot. And I'm going to see what it looks like at 75. That's pretty big. I like it. And then I can set the font colors. I actually like the white. That's fine. The other font color that I like to use is not quite all the way black. It's like this really dark gray. So I like to use that one. And I actually think I'm going to tone this down just a teensy bit, make it a little bit lighter. And then now I can see what this looks like. And then you can also put a background color for your captions if you want to do that. For this particular one, I don't. The uppercase your captions if you want it to be, all capitalized across. No, I kind of want this in a sentence. This is where the cool part is. You could choose how you want this to look. If you want it to be, this big one and it could have the audio, the little waveform going around it, or it could be like this. Oh, that's really big. Or it could be like this, or it could be like this, or it could be like this. I personally like this one, but I don't like the color that it defaults to because it's not one of my brand colors. So we're going to go with this one. This is my other brand color. All right. Super cool. So I love that you can customize all of this. But now if you're like, okay, that's great. What do I do after I have customized this and played around with the brand fonts and the brand colors? Well, what if you want to publish this directly to your Instagram? Yeah, you can do that with Swell, which is another reason why I love it. Again, like if you have not checked it out, go to crystalprofit.com/swell to sign up today. But what I really love about it is you can come over here and you can click schedule here. But if you're not already signed up, you can like select your platform and do all the things. But if you're not signed up for Swell and their scheduling tool, then it'll send you out to another screen and you can start your free trial to make it happen. But it's really cool to see the calendar view. So I'm going to configure this real fast. So I'm going to come in the Instagram and I'm going to select, okay, continue, and it's going to have everything connected. And then once you've connected all of your social accounts and the different platforms that you want to post to, you can come in, you can see the month view and, see all the things that you've scheduled, the different ones. But I'm going to come in and add post, and then you can select clip. I want to select the ones that I created, and I'm going to say, yep, I want to select that one. And I'm going to click create and it's going to publish it. So it's already scheduled. It's going to be published at this date, at this time, and you can always come in and change it in the future. But I just love how easy it is to make this happen. So if you want to go back out anytime, go back out to overview and you can go and click into whatever projects you're working on. But I'm going to come back down to clips. If you don't use the scheduling feature, that's okay. You can come over here and select all the ones that you've edited. If you have a batching session and you edit all of the different sound bites that you want to use. But I know that this one's ready to go. I'm going to download it. It's going to send it to my email and let me know whenever it's ready. But after you've exported anything, if you click your clip imports, it will show up here. So you can see it's pending and it will be ready soon. But what other questions do you have about Swell AI? Put them in the comments below because I would love to hear from you. This is such a cool platform that you can use whether you are a beginner or a seasoned podcaster. Don't sit around wasting time asking, what clips am I supposed to use? Which ones am I supposed to grab? Let Swell go out there, grab those words of wisdom and those key moments for you and help you promote your show. But that's all I have for you today. So make sure you hit the thumbs up on this video if you found it helpful. Subscribe below. And as always, remember, keep it up. We all have to start somewhere.